Great afternoon. Good afternoon. Happy Mobile Home Mondays. Excited to be with you guys all today. I'll give you guys a couple minutes to roll on in while I go live on Instagram as well. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Oh, what am I doing? Sheesh. Happy Mobile Home Mondays, y'all. Thanks so much for tuning in. I am excited for today. Hello, Schmo on YouTube. Thank you, Ebony Eats. Thank you. So congratulations on your pregnancy. I really appreciate that. I'm super, super excited to have a little girl, y'all. All right. So today on Mobile Home Mondays, I'm just going live real quick on Instagram because it's been a while. But while I do this, again, just letting you guys know, today, Mobile Home Mondays, we're going to be talking about making offers and renegotiating. Okay. So Mobile Home Mondays, every single Monday, live at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, Queen, how are you and your baby bump? I am fantastic, feeling wonderful, a little tired, not gonna lie, but feeling good nonetheless, and just grateful, super, super grateful. Let me make sure I'm live in the group really quick, and let's get into it because we have a lot to talk about. Oh, Shadeen, hello. Baby bump is getting big. All righty. Cool beans. So let's get into it, guys. Welcome. All right, I'm going live on Instagram. Hello. All righty. I think we're good to go. Hey, people. Miss y'all. So excited to be here with you guys. So we're going to be talking about making offers today, right? And a question that I got over the weekend, which I was like, this is a great topic to discuss, was renegotiating, right? So like, what if you make an offer, you find out some things about the property, or you verify some things about the property, it's not exactly what you expected. How do you handle that? Like, do you renegotiate? What do you say? Things of that nature, right? So I want to really just kind of get into that today, talk with you guys, give you some tips and tricks, as well as share with you an opportunity to get started with mobile homes, guys, if you haven't already. Okay. So sorry about this. This is ridiculous. I'm about to just not go live on Instagram because it's becoming a little bit too much for me. Yeah, I think I'm good. All right. Sorry about that. I was trying. All right. So first thing that I want to talk about, right? Making offers on mobile homes, right? So one thing about mobile homes is it's like, of course, finding the price and understanding prices with mobile homes is a bit different than with traditional housing, with the fact that there's no MLS, there's no realtors you can call, right? So identifying and understanding the pricing for mobile homes is is very important, right? And I think if I haven't shared enough already, one of the easiest ways to kind of go about doing that is posting a ghost ad, right? Posting a ghost ad for mobile home for sale, and literally getting real-time offers from real buyers and utilizing that data as a point of knowing what buyers would actually pay for a property, right? So in the scenario where if you have a property that you're trying to sell, right, or that you have listed, and you're getting offers for $5,000, right, for that particular property, that's letting you know what the market value is for that property, right? You don't have to like do a whole lot. You can actually get real-time offers from real buyers that are interested, and simply utilize that data to identify what buyers are willing to pay for mobile homes in that condition and in that kind of decade of mobile homes in your market, right? And you utilize that data point for making your offers. If you know that, buyers are willing to pay $10,000, $8,000, $7,000 for a mobile home in your market, right? And then you come across a mobile home then that needs some work. You want to make sure you're getting it at a price where you can resell it for $7,000, still make your profit, right? Your assignment fee, whether that's between $3,000 to $5,000, if not more, on larger deals, right? Even in that particular case, if you're able to get the property for $0, you're able to get a mobile home for free, why not, right? And then list it for $7,000, right? So just that's really the best way to go about identifying and getting real market values for your mobile homes, because you can do all this research, you can try to go to these different places, but having actual real buyers make an offer on property, it gives you, again, real time, real life data on what buyers are willing to actually pay for mobile homes in that condition. Okay, so that's the best way to go about finding the pricings, right? The price. So now once you're talking to a prospect, you're talking to a mobile home owner who's interested in selling their property, right? It's time for you to, of course, gather the data that you need to gather in regards to being able to make an offer. Okay, but the number one thing is that a lot of people get caught up on, and the reason that they don't find the success that they're intending to, or that they would like to, is because they don't actually make the offer. There's two reasons, right? The number one is that you don't actually make the offer. Okay, we have excuse me, a lot of people that come to me and say, Jasmine, they wouldn't accept my offer. They wanted X. I knew I couldn't offer them X. And you just never make the offer because you're thinking from their standpoint. You're thinking from an emotional standpoint. So I want to just instill in you that the point of making an offer, regardless if you think that they're going to accept your offer or not. Okay. And there's ways that you can actually present your offer in a way that, if you don't want to offend them, right? If you're like, the person's asking for 20,000 and you're only planning to offer 3,000 on the property, right? You can make the offer. Your presentation in making that offer can be in a way in which they won't be offended, right? You can just simply share with them, based on you being an investor, this is what you can offer, right? We have a whole presentation that we do when we're making our offers, depending on how far from our sellers asking price we are, right? So if we're like near their offer price, or we're pretty much right there, a few $1,000s, our presentation is a little bit different than if we are thousands, and if we're if there's a really huge gap between the seller's asking price and our offer, right? But at the end of the day, we always make the offer. And the reason is because you really never know what the seller's situation. Of course, they'll tell you, but you never know. There could be underlying circumstances that they didn't want to share, and they might end up accepting your offer, and you'd be so shocked, right? We've had that happen so many times. You might have a seller that declines your offer now, but calls you back in maybe 2-3 weeks, a month, to say that they want to change their mind, right? We just actually had a guy, we made him an offer. He's like, that's just not going to work for me, right? XYZ. And okay, no problem. And we move forward, right? And he just sent this text message, like literally was texting us back to back to back. Like, hey, can we rediscuss? This was about 3 weeks later. Can we rediscuss that? Is that offer still on the table? Please give me a call. Please give me a call. Right. He was texting us like we were out and about and didn't have the time to call him immediately, that first text. And like in a matter of like 3 hours, he texted us like 4 or 5 times, like, please call me. Obviously circumstances have changed, right? So somebody might intend or would like to get a certain amount, and they're going to do their best to get it. And then once they realize that they can't, and they have a real offer on the table, then they come back to you. Okay. So you, again, always just want to make sure that you make the offer. Okay. Now in making offers, right? If let's just say you are, you get a call from a bandit sign or something, right? And they're telling you all about the property, and they kind of want to have an idea of what you might offer before you even, before they have you come out and view the property, or you want to give them a gauge of where you typically are before you spend any time going out and seeing the property. That's how we operate, right? So we typically give a soft offer, right? We give a soft offer before we go verify. But before we even do that, right, we gather all of the facts about the property, right? We gather all the facts and we make our soft offer based on facts, not emotions. Okay. So you want to make your offers based on facts, not emotions. Again, not concerning yourself at all with what the seller asking price is. Now, that doesn't mean when I say don't concern yourself, that's in regards to your offer. Your offer can't change because the seller wants more money, right? You can only offer what the numbers tell you can actually offer, right? We can't be like, well, they want more, so let me just, let me try to give them what they're asking for or closer, when the numbers don't make sense, because you're going to end up wasting everybody's time, your time, their time, your buyer's time, everybody, because you're not going to be able to get it sold at that price because the numbers don't make sense, right? So you want to make offers based on the numbers that make sense. Okay. You make your offer. If they accept it, great. If they don't, no problem. Follow up with them at a later date, but you still always make your offer, right? So do not make your offers. And this happens so often. People want to try to just get a deal. Okay. And that is exactly what you're trying to get, a deal. Okay. So if you are making an offer and the numbers don't make sense, you no longer have a deal. Yes, you have a property under contract, but you don't have a deal. Okay. So we're trying to get deals. All right. So again, make your offer based on actual facts and not based off emotions. Okay. Now, once you've gotten all the facts from the seller, right, from the seller's perspective, okay, this is before you even gone out to see it. This is when you just get a call off a bandit sign, or somebody calls you from one of your, one of your virtual bandit signs, whatever the case, right? You've gotten all the facts. You in your mind, kind of maybe what range you might be in based on those facts, not based on the emotions of what the seller wants, right? Again, this is where you can make a soft offer, but then you have to verify. Okay. So you can make a soft offer. Usually we may let them know, hey, properties, based on what you share with me, Mr. Thomas, properties in this condition and age range, we're typically offering somewhere between $1,000 and $1,500. Is that something that would even make sense for you? Right? So you can, okay, this is a strategy that you can implement, that not that you have to, but that you can implement, because for us, again, we like to kind of know before we get there if the seller is even in a range of where we might be. If they're like totally off, we need to have more of a conversation now, and get a better understanding now before we spend time driving back and forth and back and forth. Okay. Again, that's our approach. This is not the only approach. Okay. So we make a soft offer, letting them know kind of what a range may be. And we go from there, right? We go out and we actually verify everything. Now, we don't make this before asking the seller's price, right? You always, that's part of the facts, is asking the seller's asking price, knowing what they would like or what they need in order to get this property sold. Okay. Now, once you've made your soft offer, of course, it's time to verify. So if you're doing this virtually, if you're virtually wholesaling, verifying looks like getting pictures, having the seller get pictures for you, or boots on the ground, get pictures, interior, exterior, all the above, so that you can see and confirm that the condition of the property is what the seller expressed to you. Okay. If this is a local deal, looks like you going out to the property, taking a look at it, seeing that, again, it looks like what was expressed to you. Okay. And in addition to other types of verification. So the first verification, of course, is like a physical verification, right? Where you're looking at the condition of the property to see, confirm that the property is in the condition that was expressed to you. Okay. But there's other types of verification that you need to do in addition to that. So you need to be looking for or verifying, right, ownership. You need to be verifying, possession of the title, right? You have to verify if there's any liens or any back rents or things of that nature. Okay. So you need to do a physical verification, and then what I call like a legal verification, right? Do they have the authority to sell the property to you? Okay. So you do your verification. Okay. But just right now, focusing on the physical verification. So you do your physical verification and you verify that, again, the condition is in the condition that was expressed to you by the seller. Okay. Is it worse? Right? In some circumstances, it might be way worse than the seller expressed to you. Right? There's your perception, there's their perception. Okay. So something that you may find or identify as unacceptable, unlivable. Okay. People are living in particular circumstances, right? Or something that, it could be opposite, right? We've had sellers that told us the property was terrible, and we go and we're like, this is a pretty nice property, right? Their expectations, they weren't living in it. It was an investment property, right? So their expectations of what's acceptable, it was much higher. Okay, so we thought we were going to have to, and we actually got one of those deals we actually got for free because they really thought it was terrible. Okay, so, and then again, it might just kind of even out. It might be exactly what the seller shared with you. Okay, so it's important that you always verify whether you're doing this locally or whether you're doing this virtually. And now once you verify, now you can confirm your final offer. Okay, so whether your final offer is exactly in the range that you shared with them before you got there. Hey, Mr. and Miss Seller, this everything looks exactly, like you shared with us. Super excited to move forward with this. As we shared, we'd be looking to, get this for about $1,000, move forward, right? Or if it's in a worse condition, you need to express that, hey, based on what you shared with me, we were expecting X, Y, and Z. Now that we're here, we're noticing X, Y, and Z. This is going to impact our, renovation costs, right? Expenses. Because of that, we'd be more in the range of X, right? So now you can make a lower offer based on the fact that you got this information, and now you can see that you know it's not what you thought it was going to be. Okay. And then the other option is, or the other, option, I guess, or opportunity is if the property is in better condition. So if the property is in better condition, typically if they accepted the offer, if they were open to that type of offer before we went there, right, we may either stick with that offer or even take the offer up a bit, right? In some cases, we'll offer a little bit more than we told them on the phone because we came to the property, we saw what great condition it was in, and we were able to have some flexibility in that. Okay, so that is super important. So first of all, make the offer. Okay, you can make a soft offer on the phone before you go out and see the property. Again, this is not the only method, but this is a strategy. And then you always, always, always want to verify. Okay, so from doing that, right, you've made your soft offer, you've verified everything, right? You're like ready to go, you made your final offer, and now you're marketing this thing. And for some reason, you just are not getting the type of traction that you want. Well, first of all, this is renegotiating after verification. So of course, like I already mentioned to you, once you've, verified and if the property is not in the condition that you were anticipating, you need to share that, hey, now we're offering X, right? Once you've done that again, and you're not getting the traction that you're looking for, this is where, before canceling a contract, okay, you can renegotiate. Okay, before canceling a contract, you can renegotiate. We have, and I'm going to give you some examples, but we have had a deal, a seller. Her asking price. This is a mobile home that was attached to land. So it was real property. She had a deed, all that good stuff, right? She had a nice lot with it, everything. She wanted $200,000 with her asking price. $200,000 was her asking price. Okay. What do you guys think I offered to her? What do you think I offered to her? $200,000 was her asking price. Okay. We ended up offering her, our initial offer to her was $90,000 for her property. Okay. $90,000 was our initial offer on her property. Okay. She accepted the offer. All right. She was elderly. She she wasn't like, she was older, but she wasn't elderly. Like she was like still, bouncing around, right? But she wanted to move down further south, be closer to her children, her grandchildren, the whole nine. And she wasn't in like need of the money. She really just preferred to just move faster. Okay. So we were out here marketing it. I think we were marketing it for like I want to say like 115. Okay. And it wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. Right. This was our first mobile home that we got that was on land. All right. So really understanding the pricing for mobile homes on land. Now we got it. Like now we got, we got it. But like that, that was a learning experience for us. Okay. So we were not getting offers. We were getting super low offers. It was crazy. So we had to go to her and tell her, we're just not getting the traction that we anticipated for this property. Nobody wants it for this price, right? We overestimated the value, and we renegotiated for 70,000. Okay. So now we were able to get buyers. We got some buyers at 80,000, right? So we had got it basically at the price where buyers were willing to purchase it. All right. So we did that. She was a little upset. She wasn't like mad upset. She just was more irritated because she just wanted to move. Her thing was like, do you really think that if I take this renegotiated price, do you really think you can get it sold? And we told her we really did, and we did, based on what the offers that were actually coming in, and we did. Okay, so but trying to renegotiate versus just canceling contract. Okay. And again, I think, just the fear of having those conversations. It's not an easy conversation to have, right? People already have in their mind what they did and already planned out the money, right? But you have to just be honest and real with these people. And instead of letting it go completely, still trying to provide a solution for them at the end of the day. Okay. So I had a question this weekend. Somebody asked me, she got a deal, or she found a deal on Facebook. She had negotiated with him $2,500 for the property. She sent me the pictures and everything. And I was like, girl, this is a free. Like, this, for us, this would be something that I would offer. Like, I would only offer free. I will only tell this person, him or her, that we can get this thing moved for you, but we can't offer you anything monetarily because it was jacked up. It needed a lot of work. Okay. And then he was only was listed for $4,500 on Facebook, and she got it for 25. So my question is, if it was listed for 45, you got it for 25, right? What do you plan on listing it for? 45. Like, you can't, the idea is not for you to go out and list the property, relist the property for exactly what the seller had it listed for. The idea is to get it way, way, way less to attract more qualified buyers. Okay, so I told her, go on. She's like, well, is it gonna seem like I'm backpedaling? All these different questions. And at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, and not to sound rude in any way, but it doesn't matter, because if you take it for 2,500, you're not going to get it sold. I would prefer to have that conversation now, before we even get too far into the situation, so that I can know that I'm going to be able to deliver to you, versus just taking it and just going, just to say I got a deal, right? Or just to make you feel good when I'm not going to be able to deliver. So there's never a time when you can't negotiate. The question was, when can I negotiate? You can negotiate whenever you feel like you need to renegotiate. Right? If I put a property out, or if I make an offer on property and I'm verifying and I'm noticing like, wow, this property needs a ton more work than I expected, then I am going to renegotiate right then and there, prior to me moving forward with that particular deal. Right? Now, if I already got the deal under contract, I'm already working the deal, and I notice I'm not getting the type of traction that I would like to get, right? Or any traction at all, I'm getting offers way below my asking price. That lets me know I need to go renegotiate with the seller, because I'm not able to perform based on the number that I got it for. And instead of canceling and not performing, right, not solving the problem in which I intended to solve, I will try to go renegotiate with them first. Okay, so you can renegotiate at any point, whether, again, if it's in the verification process, Or if it's past that, if you're already working the deal and you're a week, 2 weeks into marketing this deal and you haven't gotten any offers, don't wait a whole month before you realize, oh, I'm not getting no offers. I'm not getting, off any offers or offers near my asking price before you go renegotiate. Make that assessment in a week or two. Okay. Go to the seller and renegotiate. All righty. So let's tap into these questions. Let's see what questions you guys may have. We are on Mobile Home Mondays, every Monday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's see. How do you renegotiate an offer if you already have a contract with the owner? So you have a conversation with them first, right? You share with them that you need to renegotiate the terms, the price. Let them know what new price, make your offer. Let them know what new price you are intending to offer, what new price you want to go at, and then you can have them sign an addendum. Okay, so you guys can either sign a whole new contract, or you can just sign an addendum that outlines the new price, the new sales price. Okay. So you can just have them sign a new contract, or you can have an addendum that has the new sales price. Okay. So you can use addendums for all types of things. Let's just say you had a contract that said 14 days and you needed an extra, 2 weeks or whatever. You can do an addendum that extends the expiration date to X. Okay. How do you know what to offer for land size? Do you just comp that as well? Yes. So the mobile homes that are converted, have been converted to real property, meaning that they have a attached solid foundation, right? Their wheels have been detached. They retired the title and they have a deed, right? This is considered real property. Those you treat like single family houses in regards to how you get the comps, how you figure out pricing. Okay, so you can run comps to see what other attached mobile homes are selling for in that market, and then make your offer based on that. Now, what we did, that first deal that I told you about, the reason that we were off is because we were comparing it to regular single family houses, right? And we learned right through that process that even though it's real property, it still does not have the same exact value as a traditional single family house that may have 3 levels, right? That may be a bit larger in size. So you want to just make sure that you are comparing it to other mobile homes that have been converted to real property. Okay, you can look on PropStream to find that. Okay. Oh, we already answered that question. Are you saying to do this before you have a particular deal? Ghost ads per BBs. Ghost ads per BBs. I don't know what BBs are. I have no idea what you mean by BBs. But to answer your first question, yes, when I said post ghost ads, you can do this before you actually have a deal. Okay, so you can go on Craigslist in a different nearby state, find a mobile home for sale, take those pictures, post them on Facebook Marketplace in your market, right? Same description. You can use the same things. And see which people actually offer you. Okay. I meant bed and baths. So you can post the same number of bedrooms and baths, and just get offers. Okay. So post ghost ads of mobile homes in fair condition and see what people will actually offer you. Okay, so if you know what the market value is for a pretty decent, nice, not a like completely renovated, like, top of the line, but like a decent, nice mobile home. If you know what the price is for that, then you can say, hey, people will pay $12,000 for this mobile home, for a mobile home like this, right, in my market. So boom, now you got a lead. Your lead, need the repairs needed are $3,000, right? And then you want to make $3,000. So that's $6,000. So that's 12, subtract your 6. Now you're at $6,000 as your maximum offer, okay, for that particular property. Okay. Hey, happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Awesome. So one thing that I wanted to share with you guys, I should have put on here like special announcement, but it's all good. We are going to be doing a 3-day wholesaling launch bootcamp. So this is going to be if you are just getting started, maybe done a deal or two, or none, and you are ready to launch your wholesaling business prior to 2023 and be able to close a deal prior to 2023, this is for you. So we're going to actually, in this 3 days, your wholesaling business is going to be up and running. We're going to launch your business. We're going to analyze analyze markets. You're going to choose your market based on your analysis that we're going to all do together. Okay. You're going to actually start marketing. Okay. You're going to launch a marketing campaign, start getting leads. All right. We're going to go over the script. All right. So you know what to say to the sellers. You know how to make your offers to the sellers. And we're going to go about getting pricing, starting to get pricing and building your buyers list for your business. So in this 3 days, it's going to be a lot. You got to come ready, locked and loaded, like really tuned in, because we're going to be actually properly launching your wholesaling business, and the structure in which the business will be built, the information and the blueprint that will be provided will be one where you're launching a 6-figure wholesaling business. Okay, so the structure that you will get, again, the blueprint that you will get, the information that you will get when you launch, and if you continue down the path of the blueprint that's provided, you will be launching a 6-figure wholesaling business in this 3 days. And this is going to be November 29th through December 1st. Okay, so if you would like to join and be a part of the bootcamp, you just want to go to wholesalingbizacademy.com/bootcamp. Okay, wholesalingbizacademy.com/bootcamp. All right, so join right now, like ASAP. I haven't even announced it at all yet, so absolutely want to get this right now. This is going to be life-changing. It's going to be, like I said again, intense. So get ready, be there on time, ready to go, ready to launch your 6-figure wholesaling biz. All right. Who is that? Is that Lisa that said, check my DMs? Oh, I knew it was you. I'm going to text you. I saw you call me last night, girl. After like 6 o'clock on Sundays. Woo, I'm ready to go to bed. So I will absolutely text you back in just a bit. But yeah, any other like last minute questions? Of course, like I shared again, wholesalingbizacademy.com/bootcamp. Get in here, Let's make this happen and let's get this done before 2023. Let's not start. Let's not start in 2023. Like, let's get the ball rolling. Let's get the momentum going so that in 2023, you already are rocking and rolling. Don't launch in 2023. Launch now. Let's launch now. You have a whole month, which is a lot of time in the mobile home space, okay, to actually continue marketing, get a deal, close a deal, and be in the profit zone going into 2023. Okay. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys there. It's going to be amazing. Yeah. So we're going to wrap up. She said the boot camp sounds amazing. Absolutely. It's going to be awesome. I'm super excited about it. I am super excited about it. Oh, that's Samara. Hey, Samara. Yeah. So that's it, y'all. So I'm gonna head on out. Nick, she said she can't wait. I can't wait either. I can't wait to see you there. Can't wait for everything. And I think what I'm gonna do a really, 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 really special exclusive bonus for the first person that signs up, and then for that one's gonna be super exclusive. And then maybe the first 5 people that sign up. I'm gonna do something special for y'all. So if you want to be the first person to sign up, I'm gonna do something extremely great for you, extremely exclusive for you. And if you're one of the top 5, I will also give you something as well. So be there. Love y'all. See y'all next Monday. Peace out. Actually, I'll see you guys on Thursday. I have an interview with a Facebook member who is killing it. She got like 6 deals and she's going to be sharing a strategy that I've never heard of before. I thought it was really, really unique. And I want to just share with you guys. You guys know if I learned something, you're going to learn it. All right. So I'll see you guys on Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye-bye.